Gohan, I know you can do this. I trust you. This is what Goku told Gohan at the last moment in the fight against Cell, when Goku sacrificed himself and let Gohan fight alone. When Gohan has lost himself and he was doubting all of his power, his father told him that he can do this, that he has trust in him. Because at that point, he knew what his son could do. He knew that no one can surpass Gohan, and if he fails, all hope would be lost. And that's how it always been until the end of the Poo saga, when everything changed. As time has proven, Gohan was lost. Let's go to a different reality, to a reality where Gohan lost his life. Let's explore that. What if in that reality Gohan lived and he hasn't lost his life to the androids? In this timeline, he is the strongest. He is living after Goku, and this is Gohan's life after Goku. We dived in this story before. We've seen Gohan achieve Super Saiyan 2. He has proven himself in this timeline. And Trunks even at the end has beaten Cell in his first form. That's where the story ended if Gohan lived. And now we will explore what happens next. We will explore Gohan's life after Goku. A few months after Trunks has beaten Cell, he joined Gohan in the training in King Kai's world. But little did they know, a new threat is arriving soon. A threat that Gohan and Trunks may not be able to stand against. Supreme Kai and Kabuto, they feel what Papidi is up to. He's summoning Majin Buu, and they're gonna find where he's hiding to try and stop him before it all happens. On King Kai's, Trunks and Gohan are training, and specifically Gohan is training Trunks. In this timeline, they are the last Saiyans, and they are the strongest there. They're exchanging blows and attacks, and Trunks is actually getting the upper hand on Gohan. Even he is surprised, and he praises him for that. He's done well. He can see the results of training with the Kaioshin. Trunks tells him that he wants to catch up to him. That's why he's put everything on training. It's actually nice to see that Gohan isn't like the main timeline. He wants to train and get stronger. He wants the Saiyans to flourish. That's exactly what Trunks and him are doing now. He smiles to him, and then he teleports behind him and catches him off guard with an attack, sending Trunks on the ground. As he gets his momentum back and looks up, Gohan is in front of him, holding his hand. He has won against him. Trunks is no match to Gohan. Thus, he's gonna call it a day for now. But suddenly, he gets a feeling. From behind him, it's Supreme Kai. He calls for Gohan, asking him if that's Trunks. Here, Gohan hasn't met Supreme Kai. The only Kai that he has met was King Kai. When he hears that this is the Kaioshin, he's surprised like he should be. He hasn't met him. The only higher being that he knows of is King Kai. He apologizes and says that he didn't know that there's someone above King Kai. He's extremely sorry. He asked the question, what brings you on to Earth, Kaioshin? That he wants them to lend them their power. He can't explain now because two people are coming this way. He just wants them to believe in him and not move. And he delivers on his promise. From behind him, it's Papidi's men. They have arrived. In the main timeline, they have beaten Gohan, but what will happen now? They are face to face with our Saiyans, and they see that Gohan and Trunks have the key that they need. Thus, they launch towards Gohan, both of them. Gohan is ready to fight, but the Kaioshin uses a technique and freezes him. He lets Papidi's men grab him and take his energy from him. The Kaioshin doesn't want Trunks to help him. It's all in their plan. They have stolen Gohan's life energy, and now they're heading back to Papidi's. Kabuto goes to Gohan and heals him right away. What they did is, they let them get the upper hand on Gohan, so they could trace them back to Papidi. Supreme Kai tells him, come along if you want detailed explanation. And that's what they do. Gohan and Trunks tag along with the Supreme Kai. On their way, he thanks him for everything. He tells him the story of Majin Buu, of how he was sealed by the Kais long ago and left on Earth. The Majin seal remained here, but no evil was there to to revive him, and a lot of power was needed. Enter Babidi's son. He has the evil heart, capable of reviving Buu, and he wants just that, to bring him back. He used Gohan's life energy to store it and break the seal on him. They need a great amount of pure energy. That's why they took the life energy of Gohan. Thus, Gohan gets why the Kaioshin asked for him. They must protect the earth without fail. He doesn't want a hell like that again. So this Gohan is different. This Gohan has changed after Goku. After he lived, he wants to protect the earth at any cost. He trained and he is gonna give his life if that what it took. They have noticed that Babidi's guys have descended. On there, in the Westland, we see their base. Even though they have investigated this area, Babidi has hidden the spaceship underground, and now, when they arrived, it went up. Trunks even asked if they should attack them before they use Gohan's life energy, but the Kaioshin says it will take time to revive Buu and they're gonna revive him outside. He wants to watch a little longer until the moment comes, and thus Babidi walks out of the ship. The Kaioshin sees it's not just Babidi, he has Dabura, the king of the demon realm. He can't believe it, it's a miscalculation on his behalf. Gohan asks if he's strong. He says he is the #1 warrior in the other world. It's known as the demon realm. Gohan stands up and says, whatever the case may be, we must fight. There's no point in hiding here. But the Kaioshin doesn't want to, they're just gonna play in their hands. Gohan just smiles and says, it should be alright, even if it's what our enemies want. Supreme Kai replies with, what do you mean? He says, that's simple, you know. It's just, we are stronger. Then Gohan and Trunks fly at Dabura and Babidi. They're facing them. The Kaioshins join them. Babidi tells them that he doesn't have time for them. He's gonna revive Majin Buu. However, he will let Dabura play with them in the meantime. Trunks tells Gohan, please let me go first. Dabura, hearing that, is surprised. He didn't think that they will come at him one after the other. If they have the chance, they should team up on him. He is underestimating our Saiyans, but Gohan believes in Trunks and tells him, alright, don't let your guard down. Trunks smiles and powers up. He's gonna show him the result of his training. He powers up more and transforms to his Super Saiyan 2 form, the form of the strongest Saiyan in this timeline. They are all in shock, but Gohan is happy. Trunks knows his power and says that he's gonna finish him up fast so Majin Buu doesn't get resurrected. He takes his fighting stand and goes at Dabura, and thus their fight starts. In the beginning, the fight is leaning towards Trunks. He's putting pressure on Dabura with an attack after the other. He doesn't stop, he even lands one of them on him. He's putting a lot of pressure on him until Dabura backs away from him. And thus, they're facing each other once more. Supreme Kai doesn't believe what he's seeing. How is the Saiyans this strong? How did they get to this point, to the point where even the Kais can't stand against them? Gohan explains and says that their desire to get strong and their preparation have been enormous. They needed enough power to protect the peace, no matter what kind of enemy appear. This is why they are this strong. Back to the fight. Trunks tells Dabura to show his true power. If this is it, he's not gonna be a match for him. So he should go full power now, or else it's already over. And Dabura agrees. He powers up and releases all of his power. The power of the Demon King. Now he's facing Trunks. He's facing Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. Beneath the earth, it's a different story. Here, our Saiyans aren't having the upper hand. Babidi has been trying for the past 8 years to collect energy from various planets. He has only reached half what he has needed. Now he has finally got it. He injects the life energy in the cell of Majin Buu. He can't believe what he's seeing. The energy is far more of what he has needed. Finally, Majin Buu has reached his full power. Majin Buu is at full power. He's finally getting resurrected. His wish has came true. He's gonna send the sphere out to not destroy the ship, and thus the cell of Majin Buu appears behind our protagonist. Babidi is happy, unlike Supreme Kai. He was just in shock. He can't believe that he has failed If he has let Gohan and Trunks attack him from before, this wouldn't have happened. Majin Buu starts to come out. Now it's too late. From the shock, Supreme Kai tells Gohan that they need to leave, but Gohan doesn't want to. Even though they can't beat him, Supreme Kai is still in deep fear. He tells them that they are hopeless against Majin Buu, but Gohan still doesn't want to. The Supreme Kai shouts to him, "Hurry!" He says, "Understood," if the Kaioshin says so, but they're too late. The cell has been opened, but Majin Buu isn't there. It's empty. What's going on? What has happened? The Kaioshin now is happy. They just have to beat Dapura and Babidi. Gohan is in fear. No, an incredible key is growing. This is. He looks up in the sky. Something is there. It can't be. It's Majin Buu. He has been revived. He jumps down to the ground and now he's facing all of them. Gohan asks, "Is that Buu?" The Supreme Kai says, "Yeah, he is. I will never forget that terrifying face." Gohan says, "Well, I admit he's a strong enemy, but I don't think he's unbeatable." Supreme Kai says, "Are you serious?" Gohan replies with, "Yes, probably." Gohan walks to Trunks and says, "I think it's time to put my training to the test. Please, Kaioshin, I will be alright. I've been working hard for this day. I will show you what I got." In this moment, I'm sure what he's hearing is Goku's words to him. He's seeing how his father always trusted him, always believed in him, and always was there for him. But can Gohan and Trunks protect the peace on Earth? Can they be the beacon of hope when all hope has been lost? This is Gohan's life after Goku. Was Gohan enough, and will he be enough? Can he replace Goku in this timeline? And thus we come to the end of this story for now. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you can subscribe. It will help me out a lot. But all I want to say is love you all and thank you all. Saying that, thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.